releasing, stretching out through Dandasana. Let's do a gentle stretching of our hamstrings as we parallel the hands to the hips, relax the shoulders, flex the feet, ground the heels. And then we'll transition into cobblers. So here we press the soles of the feet together, and we're going to clasp the big toes with our fingers and our thumb, relax the shoulders, set a gaze point, and we're going to oscillate between cobblers and the bear, which is a seated balance. So we inhale up, exhale back down, repeat. And third time, we'll sustain the balance. And exhale, release. Now we're going to come into the preparatory position for Navasana, the boat. So you want your feet hip width. You want to maintain your length from belly to the crown of the head and set a gaze point as always, in particular when we're balancing. So we're going to take the hands behind the bend of the knee, lift one leg at a time. So you can choose to stay here or parallel the arms. Take the legs to full extension with hand support or parallel the arms. And exhale, release. Now we'll come up into our tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, dog tilt, and we'll just stay here. Press the shins, tuck the tail, round the spine, cat tilt. Inhale, neutral tabletop, and exhale, sit back into puppy. And again, we're going to need our block. We're going to do the forearm plank. So we want to take our block to the forward edge of the mat, press the ends of the block with our palms, thumbs on top, and then slide the shins back and stretch the trunk forward. So you can stay here in the modified forearm plank, or you can press out of the toes for the full. And exhale, release to the shins. And we can release the block as we sit back into puppy. Now from here, we're going to stretch out into Dragonfly, a very gentle back bend. You're going to stack the hands, rest the chin there, elongate through the toes. That decompresses the low back, activates the core and the back for support. Make sure you're breathing. Now you can opt to stay here or inhale the forearms out in front of the trunk, elbows and shoulders align. Relax the shoulders down your back as you lift and lengthen from belly to crown. Stay elongated through the toes. And that prevents, again, compression into your low back during the back bending. Salamba Bhujangasana, the Sphinx pose. exhale, back into Dragonfly. All right, so we'll come back up into our tabletop position and just let the spine neutralize after the back bending. And we'll counter with child. So big toes touching, knees separating as we sit back to the heels. Arms can extend forward. You can stack and fold, rest the forehead there, or drape the arms. Tilt the chin to the chest and rest on the upper forehead. And Balasana of Child, and slowly inhaling our way up. And let me adjust my mat here. It likes to slip around on this blanket I have beneath it. All right, and then coming up to the forward edge of the mat. And again, have your block handy. Wrap the shins, lift the heart. Engage the bandhas as we exhale our way down. And once down, inhale yourself through spinal extension. And exhale, release the arms, bend the legs, set the feet flat. So now we're segueing into the Sukha portion of the practice, the Yin, the more contemplative, slower paced part of the practice where we slow down and hold the poses a bit longer, and they're more of a restorative type of position. Most of our standing, or all of the standing that we just completed along with the back bending, was more of the Stirrha, male force energy within the practice. So now we'll begin to bring ourselves back into a slower pace, slower heart rate, with deepening practice through holding the poses. But before we take our first one, we'll just do one more movement. Inhale, the arms overhead, legs to the sky, navel into the spine for the L stretch. Bend the knees, slowly release the feet, followed by the arms. Repeat. And third time for the stay. And exhale, release. All right, so our next pose will be a supine twist. On the exhale, we're going to fold the left leg into half wind. Inhale, extend to full extension, hands up the back. Exhale, head to knee for yet another hamstring stretch. Inhale, release. Exhale, fold the left thigh into the chest. Rotate the knee to the left as you hook the outer right quadricep to your arms. And exhale, cross over into support to the right. Inhale, turn the head and neck to the left. Inhale the head to center, right leg to alignment, uncross, and fold the left side into half wind. Inhale, release. All right, realign. Legs should be hip width, feet hip width. Exhale, fold the right side into half wind. Inhale, full extension, interlock up the back. Exhale, rolling up, meeting head and knee. Inhale, release, and exhale, fold the right side into half wind. Rotate the knee to the right, hook the outer left quadricep. We push the knee down with leg strength. Tee the arms. And on the exhale, we're going to twist to our left. Inhale, turn the head and neck to the right. Inhale the head to center, left leg to alignment, uncross. Now let's float up into full wind, hands at mid-shin, and take several sacrals through each direction. And release the feet down to the mat. Now we'll do the reverse pigeon or eye of the needle. So on the exhale, we're going to cross the right leg over the left thigh, lift the left foot, drive the right arm through, interlock the hands behind the left knee. Allow the lower left leg to relax down, and on the exhale, draw your legs in towards your chest, and you'll feel the stretch intensity build from your right glute through the right IT band towards your knee. So just discover that level of intensity that you can support with your breath. Inhale, release, and uncross. Of course, this time we'll cross left over right, lift the right foot, drive the left arm through, leverage elbow and knee, interlock the hands behind the right knee, lower the right leg, exhale, draw the legs in towards your chest, and you'll feel the stretch intensity build now through your left side. Inhale, release, and uncross. All right, let's grab our block one last time. And we're going to sit up for the supported shoulder stand, Sarvangasana, our gentle inversion. So we slide the block horizontally flat beneath the sacrum. Buttocks will hang off of that forward edge. Anchor with the forearms, press the legs and feet together. Exhale, tuck, and inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, release to the feet. Lift the hips and release the block. All right, so now we'll prepare the back for Shavasana. So from the bent leg position, let's float up into Little Bear and scribe our inner circles and outer infinity. Inhale, static crunch. And on the exhale, set up for the happy baby. Slowly find your edge, staying there or rocking. And back to the still point. Exhale, fold into wind. And again, take as many front to back, side to side, clockwise, counterclockwise circles as you need to release your back for a comfortable Shavasana. And then when you're ready, you're going to stretch the legs out to that V position, allowing the feet to fall to the side, arms alongside, palms up, roll the shoulders down, and then drop the chin toward the chest, rotating the head and neck to release any tension there. And then bring the head back to the neutral position and allow yourself to sink into the support of Mother Earth. Deepening the breath and sensing your groundedness. Taking a moment to reconnect to the physical body, wiggling fingers and toes. And reuniting breath with movement as you inhale the arms overhead. Lengthening from fingertip to toe tip. And when ready, Let the exhale fold you into supported fetal to the right. Now, once sensing balance there, arise into a comfortable seat. And we'll seal our practice together with our chanting of Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra at the heart. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all beings be happy, and may all beings be free from suffering. Let's take a deep nostril inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just love a little bit harder today. You never know who needs it. And those words come from pretty paper. Ahi Yoga, Anasasanam. Now let the true teaching of yoga begin. And it is indeed an honor and a pleasure you chose to share part of your time and energy here with us. Namaste. Until we meet again, be well, be kind, and stay safe. Namaste.